All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Achakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and who also were well. Peace and salutation to those of the hopeful elect. Just want to do a quick lesson. All right. Just speaking in the spirit, I didn't really have any precepts lined up. All right. But the spirit was having me speak on pretty much Esau's technological, advancements, going into the beast system and how, entering towards the end of the year 2023, heading into the year 2024. All right, this devil, he's going to make a push, all right, to start, because we already seen, these different variances of technologies, such as, the smart stores, people-less restaurants, like, they got McDonald's where it's full of robots and no employees are humans. Okay, you also have, the facial recognition technology, leading all the way up to the mark of the beast, the actual C-HIP and the Neuralink. All right, so, we've seen the emergence of this technology in society, the pay with your palm. But, Esau, he's getting ready to, pretty much put it in all these stores. Because now we've seen the emergence, and now we're about to see Esau, Edom flood the store. So every store you go to, you're going to see a big technological advancement, with the beast system, man. All right. And that's going to be, even much more of a token to let us know that prophecy is about to be fulfilled. Him making the MOTB mandatory. Now, I want to get a quick precept. Let me bear with me. I'm in transit right now, driving. I'm on my way to camp, to the battleground. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we already see the outcome of what this devil is trying to, push. All right, how this devil is trying to mold his wicked ass society. All right, and we know that it's all leading towards the hour of temptation, where the men of the Lord, the 1/3, the believers in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai will be tempted, to pretty much the temptation is be integrated with the society or be left out. All right, but the only way you can be integrated with the new society is if you take that badge. All right, which the badge is the mark of the beast, the subdermal device or the Neuralink. All right, which, I heard this from the elder, Brother Kazak, that, by the time that prophecy is fulfilled, Revelations 13 and 16, the C-HIP could be even smaller than a grain of rice. They can upgrade that technology even more, so this society, we're seeing this society push for that fourth industrial revolution. All right, but it's going to be real when you go into every single store and that technology is there. All right, we've seen the emergence, we've seen them dibble and dabble. All right, but now it's going to be a point where everywhere you go, you're going to see this technology, because Esau's getting ready to try to perform his enterprise and chip the whole entire world. All right, so it was just a spirit, more 5G towers, and they even have newer 5G towers that look super dystopian. Okay, and they're very consistent. They're very, you see them everywhere pretty much. All right, and the Esau, he wants to try to connect the C-HIP or the Neuralink to those 5G towers. Okay, but let me read that again. 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we're not going to be wooed, by this emergence of technology, robots. We all know that, Yahweh Shema Shai got way more installed, not installed, but way more in store for us. Okay. And the technology that the Lord is finna give us is about to work seamlessly with nature. Okay. So Esau, Edom, this man, he's still primitive. All right. We're not impressed. All right. Yeah, there's going to be shit we ain't never seen before that Esau got. All right. But we know that the Lord got better. All right. Just look at the chariots. Okay. So I'm going to get one more precept and I'll begin to close it out real quick. Just a quick impromptu lesson on the way to the battlefield. Bear with me. This is Job 5:12. All right. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty. All right. And the devices of the crafty. Esau, he's that serpent. He's crafty. All right. I tell you that, this devil, he'll come to you, pretty much, presenting himself as harmless. All right. But his inward thought is, how can he destroy you? How can he? And mainly his main target is the Israelites, us so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Seminole Indians, but really we're the biblical Israelites, the Lord's chosen people. We're the ones that Esau hates the most. And that's why that racial tension is there, and it ain't gonna go nowhere either. Okay. But this devil, he's crafty because, he set the society up, and really, it's a caste system. Everything that we have access to, all right, is provided by Esau, Edom, and it's there to destroy us. Our products, so-called black products, grease with petroleum jelly in it. All right. So this devil, he's very crafty, in his war tactics. All right. But the Lord said he was going to disappoint that nigga. All right. Job 5:12, he disappointed the devices of the crafty. All right. So you're not going to be able to perform your ultimate, device, which is, the New World Order, where you're going to push the physical device, the subdermal and the Neuralink. Yeah, you're going to get the majority of the people, which is why you're going to be disappointed so bad, because it's going to seem as if this devil is winning. All right. And again, the hour of temptation. All right. The 1/3 is going to be outcasted, and it's going to be a time period before Yahweh Shai shows up with the angels where we're going to be catching hell. All right. But the Lord is preparing us for these things to overcome that temptation through Yahweh Shai. So Job 5:12, again, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. All right. And this is supposed to be a global enterprise. All right. The 1%, they got all these different nations on board. All right. But they're not going to be able to perform it and complete it. Why? Because Yahweh Shai is going to come back to destroy Esau. All right. Let me get another precept real quick. Bear with me. Garments. Salakia. It says, who is this that come from Edom? Isaiah 63:1. Who is this, which is speaking of Yahweh Shai? Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? All right, so the Lord is finna show up. All right, and the nation of Israel is gonna be in the hands of Esau, Edom. All right, the Lord is gonna put the smack down on all the nations, including Esau, 2 2/3. All right, of Israel. All right, and the Lord is gonna get the praise. All right, and the glory to himself. Yahweh Shai is going to get that praise and glory for taking down Esau, Edom, man. I'm going to continue to read. It says, this that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. It says, I speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Because Yahweh Shai, his name in Hebrew means he is the deliverer. All right. And when you deliver somebody, that's pretty much saving somebody. You save somebody, you deliver somebody. And the Lord is coming back to deliver us, out of this hellhole, out of the clutches of Esau, Edom. All right, out of the nuclear destruction that's coming via World War III. All right. So the Lord's coming back to deliver us. All right. And the Lord's in control the whole time. The Lord's present right now. That's why, the men of the Lord got the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai on them to prophesy, man. Yahweh Shai is very present, but he's going to show up physically, all right, to deliver his elect. So until that physical appearance show up, prophecies have to play out first. This devil, he has to make the seed mandatory, all right. Then World War III peak, and then Yahweh Shai show up when the missiles get let off, okay. So, there's a process, all right. But nevertheless, this devil, he already lost. All right, you read that in the book of Job where the Lord already has this devil's days numbered, okay? So leading up to Yahweh Shai returning, Yahweh Shai is going to protect us via the holy angels, man. All right, which you're not able to see the angels, physically, but they're there 24/7, okay? All right, and they're going to preserve the elect through the hour of temptation. All right, but let me just continue, and I'll close it out. All right, so Yahweh Shai, he's going to preserve his elect all the way leading up to that salvation, man. So I'll close it out with Revelation 3:10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwelleth upon the earth. Okay. So the Lord is going to keep us from that global NWO. Okay. That's going to try the earth. All right. The Lord going to make sure that the elect pass that test with flying colors. Okay. And then, that's going to lead to the physical deliverance in the chariot when the Lord shows up. Because when the Lord show up, he's going to find faith on the earth, because the elect is going to not, be in the spirit of the world, and they're not going to have the mark of the beast. Okay. But you have, these people, they're just being conditioned all the way to this very day right now. They're being conditioned. They're being wooed by all this new technology, and they're on board with it. They're on board with the alphabet community. So when Esau really turns up the notch, they're going to be through. But the men of the Lord, we see where everything is going. All right. And we're resisting through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. Lord's will, when they crank it up, well, we got to actually be outcasted. And Esau's going to be having, people hunting other people down that ain't got the jab, just like that movie with I believe it was Arnold Schwarzenegger and not Arnold Schwarzenegger, the guy that played Blade and Sylvester Stallone. All right, I forgot the name of that movie, but pretty much if you didn't, if you wasn't part of that society, you have to, be in hiding pretty much. All right. So yeah, we're approaching those times, just be on the lookout, because this devil, he's finna make them technological pushes. He's gonna have Elon Musk do more and more presentations, groundbreaking presentations with his Neuralink. All right, and prophecies is coming to a full head, man. All right, so with that being said, Lord's will is lessons edifying. I want to say shalom.